my purple light behind my desk,
Okay.
it's kind of turned off. So I'm trying
Hi, everybody. Can you see us? Let us know. Brooke is just setting up a light right now. That's why you can't see her.
I'm here, I promise. My purple light behind my desk, it just like the thing, it looks so bad now. I have to fix it later.
But your hair looks great.
I was literally going to say the same thing.
I'm like super bouncy though with one, so I feel like a cheerleader or something.
Let's see. I am not seeing any comments yet. So guys, let us know if you can see us. Hopefully I didn't set this up wrong.
Oh,
I'm not seeing any comments yet.
I'm muting the stream. I hate it whenever it does that, to where you're pulling it up yourself and it's just kind of like you hear our voices from the past seconds ago.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see comments. Hello, everybody. Hello. It always takes a while on StreamYard for the actual comments to come through.
StreamYard takes a bit.
Somebody's already saying they love your hair, Brooke. Of course.
I'm like touching it and you pull it up. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
We see you.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, welcome. I do feel a little bit rusty. I feel like it has been quite a while since I live streamed. It's been like almost 2 months, I want to say. So hello, everybody. Welcome. What's that?
I forgot because you weren't here last time. So yeah, it has been quite a bit of time for you.
So we are just going to probably stream for, I don't know, 2 hours probably, which is like the norm for us. Let's start by sharing what we're working on. Brooke, what are you working on?
I am working on a kind of secret project.
Ooh.
I'm going to talk about it more in a video I should hopefully be posting on Friday. I haven't shot it yet. I was waiting for our live stream dates before shooting it because I talk about Camp Nano. So I will be talking about something in a Camp Nano kind of chat video soon. So that's what I'm working on.
All right, Mandy, what about you?
I'm going to be working on Sick and Twisted for the first time. Like, I haven't touched it since pre-pandemic.
Jeez, it's been a while.
I was like, I just need to finish this children's book and get it done.
At least that was like a really positive project to be working on during all this.
Yeah. Can't be mad at cutesy stuff, you know?
No. Especially Mr. Moon. You can't be mad at Mr. Moon.
He's the real star player.
And then tonight I'm working on my Whiskey City outline. You guys, I wanted to write this book last month. Like I wanted to write the third draft last month. I am 2 months behind because I've been so crazy busy. So I am like this close to being finished with my outline. So my hope is to work on it tonight, get it finished this month, and then hopefully actually start writing the book in July so that I can participate with everybody in Camp Nano. So those are my goals.
Question real quick. So I knew that you had like pants Whiskey City there for a bit. Now, do you have it to where you're using any of what you had pantsed in your outline? Okay, I didn't know if you were like completely starting over or if lots of it is what you will be using and stuff. So
yeah, I think I'm going to be able to save the majority of it up until maybe like halfway through the midpoint, something around there, because of course, when I was pantsing, it's like all good until the midpoint, and then halfway through the midpoint, it just started to fall apart. And I always struggle with like midpoint and Act 2 in general. So it's so difficult. So yeah, I'm generally able to keep the majority of like the first half of it, and then I'm totally going to rewrite the second half. But I'm excited about it because the outline is like 4,000 words right now, so it's super detailed. I went like into so many details. It's super complex, but hopefully that means I'll be able to write it quickly. That's my hope.
all of us are working on fun projects. I love it. Great. I hope everyone's going to be maybe working on something for Camp Nano. I know I'm kind of somewhat prepping for, hi Becca. I know I'm somewhat kind of prepping for Camp Nano today. So yeah, let us know what you all are up to today. Oh my gosh, we have 124 people. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here.
So the last time I had looked at it, it was 80 and I was like, oh, whoa.
They missed you, Natalia.
I know. Thank you guys for being here. I do feel rusty. So if I'm like awkward or I just am having like long silent pauses, that's probably why.
I love live streaming. Like, I always miss it whenever I'm not. And I have one coming up Friday. And so I'm like, yay. So I'm excited about that one too. But yeah, I love it with you two girls though, because then it's just kind of like gal talk and right. But should we talk about how long our first sprint should maybe be?
Yeah, so let's do a warm-up. My vote would be like 15 minutes.
I'm sorry, I got excited. Can we do the tree thing again? Natalia, you missed it.
What did I miss?
We had fun.
Thing
Is
that
this where you plant trees?
yeah.
Yeah, but we're doing it as a group.
Yeah. So we can like it's with the Forest app. So like everyone in the stream can join too.
What if you have the free version? Can you still join?
I think so.
There's a free version. That's cool.
Yeah, I have the free version. I never bought it. So you just plant fake trees because you have to pay to get real trees.
Well, you have Android then, right? Because on iPhone you have to buy the app and then you still have to pay to plant trees.
I have iPhone. Let me see what I have on here. Maybe I got the wrong thing.
I only paid to download the app and it was like $2 or something.
And y'all, if you don't want to buy the app, that's okay. You can plant trees in spirit with us, though. If you want to just listen to us, like, get excited about planting, like, a willow tree or a pumpkin. No, it's not a pumpkin. It's a jack-o'-lantern.
I got another. Someone told me about the personality test, so now I have. What is this? I already forgot what this plant is, but now I have this because I took a personality test.
I love that. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I think I have flora.
Test to see what tree you are. That's just fun.
Someone sent it to me on Twitter, and I don't know who it is, but if you're watching, thank you. That very much amused me.
What's your bush called?
I don't know. How do you tell? Because I think it only tells you like after you plant it. But like I'm tapping on it and it's not saying what the name is. Oh wait, if I go to the store, I think it will. Don't mind me. These are important things, people.
Jessica, welcome. Better late than not showing up at all.
Oh, Mandy, Zara Hoffman sent it to you. Zara's just so helpful.
Zara, she's here too. She's here right now.
Yeah, Zara's helpful. I saw Zara and author JC Carpenter on Brittany Wang's stream earlier where she was interviewing Jesse Elliott and then Kelsey Sutton for their vampire serial book. I saw them. So they're doing the live streams today. And I also saw Kelsey Sutton in the chat too somewhere as well. So woohoo, all fun stuff today.
So now that we've chatted about Forest, how long do we want to do our first stream? I'm voting for 15.
I think I saw 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Back.
I'm cool with 15. Who's doing the Mandy? Did you want to start off the?
I can do it. We can use my carnation.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my gosh! Oh, there it is. I kept like looking through my apps and I couldn't find it, but now I got it.
Okay.
And guys, how we do it is you have to. Here, how do I do this? Okay.
How do I share the?
Don't you have to like push? Okay, once you're at the front or once you're at the planting thing, you push the people at the top, and then what do you do after that? I can't remember.
You hit join room, and this is the room code. It's Q8.
Yeah, but where do you say join room? Here I am trying to show people how to do it. I'm like, what do you do again?
I don't know. Wait, show me your app. It's at the bottom. There's one that says join room.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So here, you guys, here's where you start, and then join room right there. And then you type in Mandy's code that she's about to give us. What's the code, Mandy?
QH76NU, and you can see people joining. Shout out to the people who added profile picture. I'm Amanda.
Yay. Yeah, I like seeing people's profile pictures. It's like, yay, you have a face.
Let's see if I can find Brooke in here. Have you joined yet?
I should be. It says waiting for the host to start.
Oh.
So yes, you guys do not have to join us if you don't want to, because that app is like what, $3 or something like that.
Yeah.
To do. So if you don't want to, that's totally fine.
If you have the app and you want to plant a tree, there we go.
Oh, there's my face.
Yep.
I see my face. So you don't have to do it, but if you want to, we're just, gonna plant stuff and whatnot while we write. So whenever you guys are ready to go.
So Mandy, are you doing the timer since you have the room?
I think I start this at the same time Brooke does the timer, because this won't like put on.
Oh yeah, that's how we did it. Okay, because I still want to have some type of a timer for people who don't have the app going. I've been saying for the longest time that I am changing out my little chibi.
And you still have it?
And oh, Natalia, you haven't seen it yet. Since my move, my little chibi zombie is like
you got folded?
off. Well, I'm like, oh, it's even better, so it's like a zombie without a head or something.
Another one bites the dust.
Exactly. Okay, so
Let me know, and I'll hit it at the same time.
I need to adjust this a teeny bit. There it is.
For those
Okay.
asking how to join, this is the room code, and I don't know how to give instructions.
Okay. So whenever you guys are ready, I am ready.
I'm ready. Oh, and I'm sure most of you already know this already because you guys are always here, but typically all three of us will mute our screens so that we can like listen to music or whatever without me getting a copyright violation. So we'll probably be quiet, and I need to put a banner up.
I usually put in my banner that we're muted because there's always people who come in the middle and they're like, your sound's not working. So I just try and help as much as I can. But that's
What'll be funny is when I say we're muted and then new people come in and they still say that.
I know. It's so funny. It's like, I'm sorry, I tried.
Okay, there we go. 15-minute warm up. We are muted. All right, are we ready to go, Brooke?
Yes.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Plant.
Woo! Oh, real quick. By the way, the thing of the plant thing is you can't be on your phone at all while we're sprinting. So that's the whole point of it with the timer. So anyway, just wanted to say that. Bye.
That probably would be a good thing to tell people.
I forgot to mention that. Where's my mute? There it is. got our coins. Good job, everybody. Stayed off their phones. We got coins and our little rose bush tree.
It's a carnation.
Carnation.
That's so cool.
So pretty, yay.
Oh, Lucy, hello. Welcome. Trying to welcome everybody as they show up. So how did it go for everyone?
I realized why I was okay with putting this book to the side to write my children's book.
Oh no, were you just kind of like rereading stuff that you had already written, or?
So like where I had left off was like I have Act 1 and 2 written, and then I went to that that like mentorship cruise thing, and I had a ton of notes. So I was reading through the notes I had made with my mentor, and then realizing, oh yeah, I have to rewrite Act 3, and I don't know how to write Act 3 because it's not like your typical action Act 3. It's like a very psychological Act 3, and I don't know how to approach it.
How did that whole cruise go? Like, do you feel like you really got something out of it?
I got good stuff out of it when I was with my mentor, but the big caveat with it was that it was writing in general, but it was mostly like screenwriting. And I thought it was going to be still beneficial because like story writing is story writing, and for the most case, yeah, that's true, but they were also doing a lot of industry talk, and I just didn't have any interest in that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the stuff that was writing was like stuff I had like known for years and years. So I'm like, it's a nice reminder, but if I'm on a cruise, I'd rather ditch the basics and go enjoy the sun outside.
No kidding.
But I remember I was frustrated a lot, but I also couldn't be frustrated because like I had gotten a scholarship to go there, so it's not like I had spent money.
Oh, that's awesome.
But if I had like spent, because it was like, I think it was supposed to be $6,000. So if I had spent $6,000 and was not a beginner and went on that, I would have been very disappointed.
Yeah. $6,000. Oh my God.
I honestly think I was the only one who was unhappy because I think a lot of the people that did go were very much beginners, and like you could see them during the workshops like writing stuff down, and like they were leaving the room like full of awe, and I was just like, I'm the only novel writer here. Yeah. And I already know this stuff.
And it sounds okay. This is probably like really bad to bring up, but I am like, do you feel like it reminded you of a certain retreat that took place overseas in the past with certain people? It felt like, wow, I kind of wish I had more stuff to learn.
So like so that would have been a very beneficial retreat if you were in the movie or TV industry, like stream industry. Because the guy that runs it was the former president of Paramount Pictures. So it wasn't like someone put this together and blah, blah, blah. Like everyone that was mentors were New York Times bestselling authors, or like the dude that wrote Tarzan was there.
Oh, like, cool.
Yeah. Like
it was the newer Tarzan, probably. That's what I would assume.
What was that?
The newer Tarzan?
The cartoon, like the Disney cartoon.
So he did the cartoon. Okay. I knew that there was a newer version that had come out not too many years ago. So
he was telling a funny story because I guess he was recruited to work on Toy Story, but when they pitched it to him, he thought it sounded stupid, so he turned down the job.
Dang.
He was like, well, they told us it was about talking toys and that's it. So I thought it wasn't going to work.
So that's interesting. The mentors were all like screenwriters, not like novelists?
The only novelist was my mentor, and she had just published her first novel, and before that, all of her books were like nonfiction, which is why I was like, why did you guys? Because I didn't find it. A friend on Facebook had told me apply to this, and I just saw writing retreat on cruise, and I was like, yes, please. Yeah. And then they chose me for like what was it? I didn't get a full ride. I got like a partial scholarship, which basically meant all I had to do was like pay a small portion of the actual cruise cost. But otherwise, like I think I maybe paid $2,000, and then me and my mom split that because the ticket was for 2 people. So I was like, I can't turn this down. I don't know when I'll ever have the opportunity to go on a cruise for this cheap. So
you're like, I have to take advantage now.
No regrets. It was awesome. But I just remember being frustrated because I was like, I want to go to all these workshops, but they scheduled them for the morning when like that's when you could be going out and enjoying the beach. And I'm like, I'm sorry, from the description that you're giving me of this workshop, it sounds like I've done stuff like this before. And I'm gonna
you guys, someone was, oh crap, ignored what I just did. Ignore that. I accidentally pushed enter. I was gonna set up the new. Someone was asking about setting up the new chat room or for the course. Right now, I have the code, and I accidentally said 39, and that's it. So hold on one second. I was like, no, I just pushed enter. Hold on. Code is 39N77BP. Cool. For some reason, that was hard for me to say 39N. I don't know why, because of the N's. I guess I kept going 9. There were lots of people who wrote a lot in that one. I forgot who wrote over 1,000. Someone who isn't Tracy Glass.
I was just gonna say that.
Wrote like 1,700 words in 15 minutes.
Hey,
wow!
let's see. So
Brooke, I love your mug. It's so whimsical.
Thank you. I got this at Disney World.
It's so cute. Oh
this is like one of my favorite mugs of all time because it's all the Christmas print. Did you just hear me? All the princess tassels on here. So here's, I think I've probably pointed out this mug to so many live streams, but I don't care. This one's Ariel and Eric's castle. This one I really am thinking it's Pocahontas's willow tree.
Oh yeah.
And there's also colorful. God, there's colorful leaves right there. So I think that's her tree. You can see my mocha in my lips. And then Rapunzel's tower, Sleeping Beauty's castle. Oh gosh, okay. Snow White in the dwarves' cottage. That one's Beauty and the Beast, I want to think. And then that's Cinderella, and then that's Aladdin.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Yeah, I love that mug so much. Oh, and my mug is so gross, you guys. But on the inside, it says "Happily Ever After."
Oh,
and up on this side, God, so dirty. Once upon a time, I've just been drinking so much from this. Okay, so I'm someone who, whenever I have something I'm drinking out of that's like my mocha, anything that's dark looking and stuff, if I know I'm gonna be drinking from it like relatively soon after I'm done with it, I don't really wash it. I just kind of leave it.
Mandy's face.
I just kind of leave it on the counter by the dishes, and I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna reuse it again. I don't do like all the time, but sometimes. That's why it's like super gross.
The truth comes out, bro.
I mean, I don't wash my dishes right away, but I don't reuse them.
Really? Because I just am like going, it's like, otherwise I'm just like washing dishes all the time to where it's like, I'll use this again like twice or so, just so that way. Because I like this mug. I don't want to just use it once and that's it.
Other people agree with you.
Who, Mandy or me?
You.
Me?
Yes, Brooke.
Ha! Mandy, ha! There. Ha ha!
You're not
really hard to point at you just then. Mandy's like giving me such shade. I was like, I have people who agree. Yay!
Like, even if I'm too lazy to do all the dishes and I'm like desperate for something, I like will grab it and I'm like, okay, put a little soap on the sponge and just clean it down.
I do rinse it, Russell. Russell's like, you can at least rinse it. I do rinse it. So it's not like it's just like totally gross. I may not clean like the inside part. I'll just like put water in it and that's it.
The main, most important part that gets the dirtiest is the part you don't clean.
I do what I do. Let's see. Yeah, JLC was like, with the amount of tea I drink in a day, I have to reuse mugs.
Yep.
Natalia can probably relate with that. Natalia, I think, is more of a tea drinker than a coffee drinker, I think.
Depends on the time of day. The morning is always coffee, usually 2 cups, and the rest of the day is tea.
I think that's good to do.
So how long should we do our next sprint for?
I say longer than 20. I also have to laugh at Jessica Williamson. She said she's made it to 30. She's going to be all right. I'll be fine with my dirty ass mugs.
That's great.
Oh my God, I'm 30. Saying that out loud, I'm like, I'm still getting used to that. It's weird. Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. It's just it's the transition into a new decade. I think that's the main thing, where it's just like such newness and stuff. I know eventually I'm gonna be like, oh, it's whatever. But it's
like usually as soon as I finally get it in my head what my age is when I get a year older. Like people ask me like, how old are you? And I'm like, hold on, let me do the math.
Yeah, because I feel like even after half. Oh, thank you, thanks, Matilde. Even after. Oh, and thank you too to Writing Bricks. After my birthday's been like 6 months, I finally feel like that age type of thing, rather than like just like I won't feel 30 probably for a couple months now or something.
Until you feel it in your bones.
How old are you guys? Natalia, I think you're like 26, 27. Mandy, 26. I think you're like 24.
I'm turning 24 in like 2 weeks.
Man, I was almost on the money.
Yep.
I stopped counting after 21 because I only cared about that.
But yeah, I agree. Felicity R said Ross Geller's voice. I'm fine.
I don't know who that is. I totally missed
it. Friends.
Oh, okay. I'm not a Friends watcher. I've never watched it.
I think Kavanaugh's the same way. She's not a Friends person. She'll watch it if it's on, but she's like doesn't get the draw, I guess.
Are you guys Office people then? Like Kate and Natalia, do you watch The Office? Okay.
Nope.
All right. That's what?
Would you say? It like kept
like I feel like I was like, well, the next thing would be The Office. Like to watch
The Office and Friends. It's like everybody's go-tos.
I hate The Office so much.
Okay, I think we have to get back on track, you guys.
Natalia's like, bring it back, guys.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, how long should our next sprint be?
I think only a few people responded. We're really going off topic today. I see 20. Oh, no, I'm 29. Sorry. These are people sharing their age, not the time.
Our writerly ages. I like it. Oh, Office haters. I used to love Friends, and I still do for sure, but I love The Office. That's my new favorite show.
Got 20, 21. People aren't feeling very ambitious tonight.
I like 2332 from Autumn. 2332. And then on the Forest app, we'll just say like 23 or 20. Yeah. No, we can't do that, can we? It's only by like the zeros.
Yeah, I think you can only near 5 or whatever.
We can still just do 20 or whatever.
Can we share the code again?
Matilde. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll have to say it out loud. Matilde says, I can't stand Michael. Matilde. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Anyway. I'm typing it in 39 N 77 VP. Boom.
There it is. Okay, there's the room code. And then do you guys want to do like 25 since that's what Forrest can do?
Yeah, that works.
That. Let's go for the easiest thing. Okay. I haven't given Community a shot. I've seen like maybe one episode. I need to get into that better. Sorry, I'm reading comments. If you're like, what is she talking about?
You're on your own talking about
Okay.
Sarah, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I love that show. That's a show I can actually talk about because I've actually.
Oh my gosh, I love Mrs. Maisel so much. Good. I'm really curious whenever they're going to be able to get the next season up. I bet it probably won't be for a while. I bet it'll be like 2021 or 2022 because of everything going on. But I love that show so much. Okay, sorry, I had to put that in before we started. Okay, so I start the timer. We're doing like a choral.
There we go.
We're doing a chorally thing right now, so that's what we're doing. So I'm ready to start in 3, 2, oh, and by the way, no one play with your phone during these 25 minutes. Otherwise, the chat will die. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Boom. I am muting my screen, by the way. I have to turn off my music and then all the screen tabs and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, this takes forever, but it works and happens eventually.
That was a good one. I got a lot done.
That was a good one. I got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get anything. Well, I had a small epiphany, not a big epiphany.
Any size epiphany is good.
Yes, especially at this point.
I could actually count how much I wrote this time. Hold on, because normally I can never count. This time I can. So hold on. It's not that great because I had to think on a lot of stuff too, but it's better than nothing. Let's see, 279. So not as good as some people who I've seen in the stream. I had to think stuff still. Thinking is hard. That made it sound funny.
Thinking is so difficult.
Let's see. Where did my thing go? There's
what about everybody in the chat? How did you guys do?
We got a tree.
Yay! Everyone did such a good job staying off their phones. We had a lot of people on that one. Yay.
So if somebody gets on their phone, does it ruin it for everybody?
Yeah.
If one person gets on while you're in that group, then no one gets their tree.
Interesting. That ups the stakes.
And someone said that it'll tell you who ruined it too.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Courtney from the Courtney Project, she had done this one time on a sprint where everyone joined her group. I wasn't there for that one, but she had said that there was one person who got on their phone and everyone was like, you!
Public shaming.
Shame. How did everyone else do on that one?
Seems like people are doing pretty good.
Ooh, Elizabeth got 725. Jack Silver. Is that? Oh my gosh.
A lot of words.
3001.
A Bookish Obsession is asking how to join the group. It's on the Forest app. I don't have it, so I'm not in the group. But
yeah.
Mandy can show you what to do.
So you go into the Forest app like normal, and then you...
Oops. Oh, no.
You got rid of me.
Sorry, I was trying to show you. Here. There you go.
Oh, okay. So you're in the Forest app, and there's a little person at the top. Oh, God. Yeah, so you make sure you have the plant together mode on. And then I'm going to hit create a room. So I guess I'll choose, we'll do this pretty purple tree this time, really mix it up. So I'm going to create the room, and then you guys have to hit join room and then enter this code, which is 4292GT2. So there's the code. I feel so lonely now without your faces here.
2.
There we
Here we are.
I feel so lonely.
Well, it was weird. For a minute, you guys didn't say anything either. So I'm like,
I had to refresh my screen on my thing because it was messing up.
So let's see. I should see. Yes, they've already got faces on here.
Good. Is that the right thing that I typed in? 4292GT2.
Yeah, I believe so. 4292. Yeah, GT2. Yeah.
Should we talk about what Shiva She wrote?
Yeah, let me find that. I saw that. All right.
Sometimes it's good to kind of reassess things and kind of look at the overall picture and stuff. Like, I don't know, Shiva, if you do outlining, but outlining, looking over your outline again, it really helps me out. But I think you guys have more experience of finishing books and keeping with it. Advice.
I did something similar when she's not here, where I wrote a decent chunk and then realized, yep, we're changing the whole plot of the book. And I didn't go back and correct it. I just went forward with my new plan. Mm-hmm. And then I just went back and corrected it when I was done. Because I'm the type of person where, if I have the knowledge of what needs to go on and the willpower to write it, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to worry about going back and correcting stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm usually the type of person who says like, don't worry about editing while you're just trying to get the first draft done. But I think in this situation, it would really depend. Like you're saying that you think you've kind of messed up part one. I would ask like, how badly do you think it's messed up? Is it messed up to the point where you're going to need just normal editing like all of us do? Or is it messed up to the point where you're changing the entire plot and everything is shifting? Because if you're going to change everything or like, big important plot elements, then I might almost suggest, like Brooke mentioned, like going back to the outline, re-outlining if you haven't already, and then potentially starting from the beginning, but just if you have to like change a lot. Because if it's just a little bit that's messed up, then I would do what Mandy said and just push through and like finish that draft so that you can then go back to the editing.
Yeah, and if it's messed up to the point where you feel like you don't know what is messed up, but that something's wrong, then there really is no point in continuing to write, because odds are whatever you write will just need to be fixed anyways.
I also feel like writing.
Sorry, that was my phone. That was funny though.
I also feel like sometimes writing stuff out by hand, for some reason, it's different than typing it out. I don't know why, but writing stuff out by hand, what I'll do, and I think Keelan Rivers says she does this too, where you write out different like options that you could do as okay, it's like if you're stuck here, if you have like an idea, like maybe I should do this or I could do this. If you write out those different options, usually you start to like have those ideas flowing, and then you usually are like, okay, now I know I'm going to go with A or B or something like that. And that helps me a lot. That's like, I don't like writing stuff down by hand, but if I'm in a sticky situation or where I don't know what to do, that usually helps me. But that's just me.
Yeah, that also helps me when I'm outlining. Like if I'm outlining or not outlining, I guess I'll say brainstorming. I love to brainstorm by hand. There's something about it that's just like so free form. I especially like when it's nice weather outside, I like to put in my iPod and listen to my like playlist for Pistol Daisy or whatever I'm working on, and just get like a big blank piece of paper and just brainstorm all your ideas. Ooh, and I have to say, Kira did a review of Pistol Daisy. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should go check out her channel and watch the review. Kira, thank you. Okay.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, Natalia, I have not told you this actually. Okay, so everybody.
Oh gosh, what is it?
So everybody, I had told Natalia, because I had beta read for Pistol Daisy months ago, and because I was wanting to see how the actual version would be, I had told Natalia that I would be ARC reader, and so we were trying to have that happen. I don't know what happened, but like our technical difficulties just got in the way, because like you would take pictures of like what it was supposed to look like, and I would do the same thing where your thing was right, my thing was right, but I could not get like an ebook into my Kindle. Like it just was not happening, and we kept like taking pictures like everything's right, everything was the way it was supposed to be, so I couldn't get an ebook from Natalia for an ARC review. So since I couldn't do an ARC review, because I wanted to try and get that out for you, since I couldn't do that, I'm actually doing a reading vlog of Pistol Daisy.
Oh, I love your reading vlog. Oh,
I never do reading vlogs, but I was just like, this would be a fun one, because I'm not gonna like do spoilers. I don't like to do spoilers, but I would like mention, ooh, this is different than how it has turned into.
Oh, that'd be a good reading vlog.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna probably post it in July, because I'll have like pre-filmed stuff before Camp Nano starts, so that way I'm not having to film during a Nano month and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna be filming stuff during a Nano month, but that's so anyway, so I'm gonna be posting that. I was like, let me try and help Natalia in some sort of way, and also it's fun. So
I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Didn't you do a beta reading vlog as well?
Yes, but I have to say though, I did a beta reading vlog, but I have to say, I think there was a day where, oh my God, okay. I regret a part of that vlog, because whenever I did like a beta reading vlog, there was a day where I was reading and I was completely fine, but I was slightly hung over in my head. Like I had a headache, and I announced that on the video because I thought it'd be funny. And then I started going, what if people take this the wrong way? Like I was like in my head going, I know I'm fine, but what if people took it the wrong way? Because I was going, my head hurts, but this book is great, type of thing.
Oh my God.
So I was just like going, I know I love the book and everything of Song of the Dryad, but I just felt bad if people took it like a weird way. I don't know. I always am like regretting that.
The book was giving you a headache because it was so bad.
Yeah, I didn't want people to like that. And so I was just like, oh, I wish I could like read that over. And so this is also like my way of like
redeeming.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm making this right now because I always hate that I had done that. But
see, and I watched it and I don't recall like that didn't stand out to me at all. So it's funny what like, stands out to us individually.
Good, okay, because I kept going, stop that, Brooke, stop, or whatever. You're gonna make people go, oh, I don't know. I was just dumb. But yay! So that's awesome. Did you? I saw someone was asking when's our next sprint. So I will
answer for once. Or sorry, are we talking about the next scheduled sprint or the next sprint like right now?
I don't know what they had meant. We do have lots of sprints planned out for July for Camp Nano. Did we want to go over those real quick before next writing sprint for this stream? We can announce the dates because we do have dates good to go.
I think let's do one more sprint and then go over the dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep you guys on your toes.
Yes.
I do love sprints though, especially during Camp Nano. I feel like there's so many and I love it because I feel like I do get lots of work done. I get lots of work done here, but I get a lot of work done when it's other people's sprints. Yeah. So whenever there's so many people doing stuff, I'm like, yay!
Did we want to choose the time for the next sprint?
Oh yeah, I vote 30.
Ooh, 30 minutes, people.
Oh my gosh, Moon is hilarious.
How you do his arms, I'll never know. 30 minutes sounds good. And I think, did you do the next chat room thing?
I've got a room going in.
Yeah, and I did we need to say the code one more time? Yeah,
probably. I don't have the thing to post a comment. But it's 4292 GT2.
Is Natalia typing that? Okay. And then Mandy, go ahead and change the time to 30.
Oh, I knew that.
And then I saw Autumn had said 30 for Brooke because I'm 30 now.
Ah.
Whoa.
I'm excited. Like I really am. I may sound like I'm 30. I am really excited though, because everyone who has who is in their 30s or is higher, they always say like the 30s decade is like their favorite that they lived.
I'm looking forward to my 30s. I feel like I'll be like really solid then and just be like really enjoying life. I think that'd be awesome.
People say they love their 30s.
Yeah, I feel like you're just feeling more solid about so many aspects of your life and everything to where it's just like, yay. Okay, but yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
And this floppy. People are confused by his floppy.
So cute.
Floppy. Okay, let's see. Boom. Okay, whenever you guys are ready, I am ready.
I'm ready.
You ready, Mandy?
I'm ready. Am
I counting down or you?
You can count down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Someone kill our tree already, just saying.
Our tree died? Oh, that's sad. The tree died. Oh no. Okay. Finally, I did it. Yay! That was a good one, everybody. I didn't realize that it'd be. I didn't realize it'd be a long enough sprint to where it'd be taking us for the rest of the time of us being on here, if that makes sense.
I would like to apologize for the emoji I put in. Apparently, it's an elbow cough emoji, but I thought it was this. And
is it an elbow cough? I always thought it was the dab too.
Well, I'm in StreamYard, and instead of putting the emoji, it put elbow cough.
That's funny.
Oh
man. So yeah, if anyone was like really confused in the comments, because I think there were
people that were very confused and tell you probably have no clue what happened. We lost our tree twice. Yeah. The same person killed our tree twice.
Oh no.
Yeah, and we're gonna call them out. It was Purple Dragon who did it twice.
Oh, Purple Dragon ruined it?
Yeah, so I guess they didn't learn the lesson the first time.
Well, the second time it happened very fast. So
you said the second time it happened very fast?
So I got a tree together for like, I don't know, a few people, and realized that before you start the room, you can remove people from the group. So
can you remove people from the group or from the
room?
The room? Okay.
Like you click on, I was literally, I had to scan everyone and read their names before I started the room.
Yeah. And I feel bad if, never mind.
Anyways, I knew some people wanted that purple tree, so I made it happen.
Jessica. Anyway, yay. Okay. Well, thanks guys. Thanks. I'm glad that you all were enjoying our times of growing trees and writing. I hope you all ended the last sprint of the day really well. I didn't really get as much done as I would have liked to in 30 minutes. You think I would have gotten more done, but I'm kind of trying to plot in my head, and I'm trying to decide if direction is the direction I want to go in.
I made a plan for what I'm gonna do for camp.
Yay, that's good. I love planning.
Yeah, I realized I'm like, I have to read through my entire manuscript before camp to make like an actual plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's a daunting task, but I know you can do it.
Yeah. I made a plan for my plan.
Oh, here, this is perfect. This can help us segue into all of our dates for Camp Nano.
I have them right over here if you want me to, or yeah. It looked like all of us looked for it.
We're all waiting for someone to say something.
I know. I think, JC Carpenter, I think I saw you on the live stream from earlier today. I'm pretty sure I had seen you there. So hi. Let's see. So I'm waiting on someone else to do it.
I'll do my date. So the next stream will be on my channel.
Let me also type these in. Hang on, real quick.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see how this works. So Mandy's channel is
July 1st.
July 1st at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine. And by the way, these are for Camp Nano, everybody. We like to try and do 3 live streams during camp because there's 3 of us. And it's also just fun to have lots of live streams going on for writing sprints during that time. I'm doing mine for the group on July 12th, which is a Sunday, and that's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that way, lots of people could join if they wanted to. I always like the Sunday ones because Sundays are just kind of chill. We don't have to worry about going to bed or something like that, or going anywhere. It's nice.
Okay, let's see. I think I got it. How does it look? Does that help everybody?
Oh, nice. That's a good way of doing that.
And yes, all of our times are in Central Standard Time zone.
And then Natalia, if you can already tell on the little banner thing or ticker, hers is July 31st at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Did I say mine was 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. I was like, oh, I don't know if I said a.m. or not, but yeah. So yeah, so woohoo! I'm excited. So Camp Nano.
Woo.
I'm so happy that it's happening. I did not do good last camp.
Me either. Oh my
I
gosh.
just gave up. Is anybody going to actually be using the site?
No.
Because I'm not sure if I am or not.
I want to, I really want to because it encourages me, but the site is so bad on my end. I don't know if it's my profile or what, but it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Makes me angry. I love the old one. Why did they change it?
I know. And then with camps, you could have cabins and stuff, which was fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a bummer now.
And I also think it's weird that they don't seem to be, hang on, my phone's ringing, 1 second. It also seems like they're not attempting to fix it almost, because I follow, I follow them on social media and everybody's complaining about all the bugs and they're never like, hey guys, we're working on it. We're doing coding, nothing.
Yeah, you would have thought that since November to this camp, from April to November, or November to April, that they would have changed a little bit, and they haven't at all.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've done anything since COVID stuff, since they had more downtime and stuff. I would have assumed that they would have tried to fix it a little bit, but oh well.
Someone says they use a Facebook group as a cabin, which isn't a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
Good idea. You're able to still do it that way. He said I heard people had trouble adding in large word counts too. So if you were trying to do the normal 50, then was that trouble for people? I wonder. Huh. And it's also bad because normal camp, you're able to do hours or minutes or something different than words, and you're not able to do that at all. So that's another reason why I felt like I quit. I quit for lots of different reasons during camp last time because I was moving. But I felt like my way of doing camp wasn't by writing. It was more so other types of ways of doing it. And there was no way to really do a good job of calculating how much work I'd done. So it was just whatever.
I struggled in the same way because I was trying to do outlining and I was I had no idea how to track my progress on outlining because you had to do it by words and I had no idea how to track that.
It's this sucks. Natalia, what was the thing that you had done whenever you were writing Pistol Daisy the first time? You used, it was during NaNoWriMo or NaNoWriMo, however you want to say it. I know Natalia likes to say JNU. How was it? What did you do to track your words? Because I knew you went to a site.
My Right Club.
My Right Club. Okay. I might try that out. Because that's a good way of tracking your progress.
Yeah, I put it in the chat box for anybody who's interested. But yeah, I really like that site because you can, granted, I haven't looked at it in over a year, so I don't know what you can do now, but you could put in goals and track your word count and everything you were doing. So it
are you able to follow people on there? I think you are.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Because I used to use it and I liked it.
I might start doing that if I'm checking out the new. If I'm trying to set up my new Camp Nano project or whatever, if I'm still not enjoying it, then I might just stick with my Right Club. I'm not sure how I'll do it. We will see. But anyway, are we good to wrap things up? I'm kind of getting hungry on my end.
Yep, me too. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. This is a good way for me to kind of ease back into live streaming because it's been a while. So make sure, especially if you're doing Camp NaNoWriMo, to join us on Mandy's channel, July 1st, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, we'll be continually updating you about the dates and times across all of our social media. So make sure to follow us if you aren't already. And I think that's all we have for tonight.
Yep.
Okay, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.